Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at Spintronics Act One. This is going to teach kids how to build mechanical circuits, and this is going to be published by Upper Story Games. In this game, you're going to be having a story scenario that you're going to go through, and you're going to try to figure out how to build different mechanical circuits. So let's go ahead down to the table here, give you a general idea of what comes in with this, and then we'll come back to the table here and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, so this is Spintronics. Spintronics isn't really a board game, it's more of solving puzzles and thinking through different challenges throughout the game, and it builds up on itself. But I think it's really cool, and a lot of board games are, in essence, are just puzzles. So there's not much difference between this and a lot of board games out there. But you're going to get this giant book here, and this is a really, really thick book. And this book is going to basically have a story in it, and you're going to get into this universe of people who make clocks and have the ability to speed up or slow down time. And you have this wonderful story that you start with, and you're going to have this young character starting out, and you're going to have a tutorial, and it's going to go over how the battery works, which I'll show you that guy in a second. And it's going to unlock parts as you go, so you can pull them out of the box and continue on. And then it's going to have challenges where you have to set it up. This one gives you the answer. You need to set it up this way. Now, this is a kid's game. One thing that parents will need to do is you get this, these are all apart actually, but you get this big bag here, and you're going to have to put the chains together. So the parent's going to need to put the chain together for you, and the parent should be present while playing this game. In general, these parts are very precise, and they can be broken. They should never get wet, but they can last for, they're going to last for a long time if you take care of them. But this is the battery. So basically what it does is it's going to spin this here, and resistance is going to make it run faster. So the first scenario, you get the battery out, you pull this, and you notice that it goes real quick. You can then add on these boards here, and you're going to take these little connectors here, and there's a key here that you're going to use to pop these together. So you'll get these where you want them to be lined up. So in this case, for the first tutorial, I want them lined up this way, and I will place this down so it catches both of those little notches, and turn this, and now this is locked into place and not going anywhere. In the first tutorial here, you're going to unlock this piece right here. So this one's going to be the 500. So I will grab the 500 out. It's right here. And in this first example here, you're going to plop it on the board, and you're going to try to hook a chain up to it. So you notice like how fast that moves now. What you're going to do now is you're going to hook on this chain that the parents set up for you, or if the child's old enough, they can do that themselves too. And you can move this back a little bit just so you know, you gain some tension on the string or the chain here. So let's get this linked up together here. Sorry, one second. All right, so make sure it's on the same level. Now when I pull this, it moves a lot slower. I could have put that chain a little better, but that gives you the general idea. Then you get more and more challenges on here, and you get to place more pieces out here. Once you get to so many challenges, there's going to be another story element that's going to show up, and the answers to the challenges are in the back. So this here, and this entire set here, is meant to teach kids how mechanical circuits work. And this is a very ingenious set because it doesn't include any, doesn't need electricity to be able to show this. And these lock in really well, and these are on here tight magnetically. So overall, super, super awesome components, and super awesome like, I don't know how they thought through of creating each of these and how much was required and making sure this all worked together and worked properly was just insane. And you get a ton of different gears in this game that you can set up. And there's, like I said, this book is super huge. There's so much stuff. You'll be doing this for a really long time, and this will teach a child a lot about mechanical circuits and how they function and how to gears work and how the gears spin, and they get to do cool things like here they can make music, all sorts of really, really cool stuff. So I did want to show you what came in this instead of just talk about it. Because it's just impressive what's all in here. But let's go ahead back up to the table here and I'll give you my final thoughts on this. So if you're looking for a really cool problem-solving game, this game is amazing. This game will teach kids how to build mechanical circuits, how they work, how gears turn, all that really cool stuff. And I think it's in a really bright, colorful workbook that is really engaging. So if that's something that you want to teach your kids, I would highly, highly recommend checking out Spintronics. Component quality is just through the roof in this. The components are amazing. They're so well made and so well designed. It's just crazy. I've had a lot of science kits and other things that I've gotten my kids, and they have all been fun, but disappointing on the end of like what really they are. This just exceeded all my expectations. This is just amazing. The amount of love that they put into making these different parts and putting this together is apparent. That book, you have at least 100 different scenarios to go through in this. So many hours and hours and hours of play if you want. There's just so much in this game, and it's so cool. Those parts are so well designed and so well made. I just can't get over it. I can't get over how good this is. I would recommend this over any other educational product out there that for teaching, like mechanical circuits or other basically STEM products. A lot of them out there are not very good. They're pretty cheap, but cost a lot. They have like gimmicky things in it. This is not gimmicky in any way. They made these very well. They're meant to last. If you take care of these, they should last indefinitely. So can't recommend Spintronics enough. This is amazing. You get so much content in this, so many components. Just great, and a great educational opportunity for children. So that's my thoughts on Spintronics. Thank you for watching.